Hello, this is another just sit down and talk video. Wow, I haven't done one of these in a while. I wanted to talk about today why my alt has become my main because it's something that I get asked about quite a lot and it's something that gets joked about quite a lot, and I think it was just kind of an interesting topic to explore, and I'm not trying to like justify it or anything. I just kind of want to talk about why, and maybe some of you relate to it, maybe some of you don't. But I'll just say right off the bat, I don't expect anything to change soon, but I want things to change eventually. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's just jump into it. Here, watch this. Watch this. I've figured out how to do the camera transition to the Google without it like blacking out for a second. Watch this. Boom. Woo! Okay, so I made this video called What Happened to Duckable. You can't see my mouse on this screen, can you? Oh, no, you can. What Happened to Duckable? Literally like 2 years ago, nearly 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. And it was about why I stopped uploading on my main. Because if you go to my main channel, I was uploading relatively consistently for a while, and then I made an update video. This update video was me basically saying like, I'm burnt out, stuff isn't working, whatever else, so goodbye. And then a year went by, and I made this video. What happened to Duckable? I'll briefly go through
Well,
this.
it's now
Um,
officially
I'm
been
gonna
a
put my
year
headphones
since I
on.
last uploaded to this channel,
Ugh.
and I think it's finally time I give some sort of explanation.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. So I talk about
it sounds
bullies
I go to school
because I was
every
at
single
school
day and
every
have some.
day, and things were happening that made me upset because people had found my channel. They were making fun of things like the Minecraft parody I made, and they were bullying me, throwing shit at me, and it made me really demotivated to make anything else to like fuel the fire, that kind of stuff. Then I believe I go
The
on to
had just come off of quite a
um burnout, I think, is what I go through next, because I just made like a pretty well produced music video and a highlight video of my first All Moons, which is like 14 hours worth of stuff.
few
And then I
difficult
eventually go over to
weeks,
Twitch,
very
being like,
difficult
it's a
and
lot easier to
complicated
just
and
set up a
hectic.
stream and
That's
go
I
live
went from
as
this.
opposed to that's my old setup, as opposed to what's it making a video. I can just go live and have fun, and it's a lot easier. But obviously, if you were to go to my Twitch channel now, you'll see uh it doesn't really apply right now because I've gone live like 3 times in the past week. But have gone months without going live on Twitch, on my main at the very least, for quite a while now. Like, it's been pretty sporadic on when I go live. Whereas if you go to Ducky Japan, again, it doesn't apply because I haven't really gone live this week that much. But you can still see there's way more things here. And like, I don't know, there's just a lot more to see. Like, this is literally a 5 hour stream that I did on my alt, right? So like, clearly something's happened here. Okay, something's gone on. Um, and additionally, after I made that video, I still didn't upload for the year, so I kind of made like a joke rewind. I thought this was quite a funny video. Anyway, and then, I uploaded the Duck Collection, a few other things, and then the Promenade video a month ago. And that's kind of been it. Whereas if you were to go to my alt, while it is usually just PBs and ILs and stuff, it's still been relatively consistent for like years at this point. I've consistently uploaded here. I've consistently gone live on my alt, and yet I haven't done anything special on my mains. And let's get to that. Let's explain why, because I feel like this preamble's gone on for a while now. It's gone on for literally 4 minutes. So, first things first, this video still applies. I don't really get bullied as much anymore because now I'm in university, and it's basically a clean slate. With that being said, I've still tried to be a bit more secretive and whatever else in, who I tell this to. A few of my friends at uni now know that I have a Duckable like presence online, but for the most part, I don't want to make that very public because I guess I'm kind of scared about what used to happen at high school. I don't want people to find it, bully me, and harass me, even though I know that's really not the dynamic you get at uni, but it's just in the back of my mind, that kind of stuff. Um, as for wait, I still hear stuff happening. Oh shit. No. As for the burnout stuff, that's not really the case anymore. Now it's kind of a time thing. Um, these videos didn't take that long to make. Like, I remember I literally made this video in one day. Um, but it's kind of like, it's still like, I don't have days to waste making videos anymore. and like it just kind of stresses me out because if I start a project, I want to finish a project, and if I spend months on something, it's really hard for me to get the motivation to pick it back up. I'm taking the headphones off because I don't need them on. So it's like it's hard for me to start a project for the Duckable channel and see it through to the end, I guess, because it's kind of just like I don't have the time to consistently be working on it. What's kind of the point? Let's just can I full screen me again? Yeah, let's just do that. Ooh. Also, my hair is like really fucked at the moment. Anyway. So yeah, there's just like not something I've been able to consistently do. The last thing with streaming, that's still kind of true, but it's a bit different now because I think the top Oz slash sub hour grind kind of got to me a lot. Like if you were to go to any of my recent streams, which I know you can't see because the VODs are all deleted, they're all called 80% for sub hour, and it's really stressful because like I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me for getting sub hour still, even now that the first Australian sub hour grind is over. And I find it a lot easier to focus doing runs on my alt as opposed to on my main, because on my main I want to present, I want to be duckable. I want to, be the reason you come to the stream is for me, not necessarily for the game. Whereas on my alt, I can just focus on the game and not really worry. So I tend to have done a lot more stuff on my alt because it's really stressful on my main now to be like, I'm gonna go live, and I feel like I need to both play well and perform myself well, and it's hard to manage both those things at once, and that's always just kind of been a pressure in the back of my mind. So the streaming, while it's kind of true, it's easier for me to just go live, and like it still is like I've still gone live a lot more than I've uploaded. The reality is when I go live, I tend to lean more towards my alt because I just want to be able to play the game well. If you've tuned into any of my main streams, Duckable Get Out of CCS, yeah. That's kind of the issue I have there. I guess let's talk about the videos. Might as well. So I'm just gonna shrink the face cam again. Woo! So these videos, this one I was really proud with because it was just an idea that I had, and I went to bed, and overnight it blew up. Well, I say blew up. It did really well for my standards, right? Like it got 84 likes, 1,000 views, and it was actually really well received. People were like, "Damn, this is a really good video." It was 6 minutes of literally just me trying to beat Mario Kart Stadium without turning left at all, and it was really cool. And then I tried, I think, too hard to lean into that stuff because I then went Mario Odyssey without getting coins, which like, I'm an Odyssey person. I know that this is a thing you can do. It's really not that hard. And yet I still tried to play into it a lot and made a 10. What the fuck is this live stream? 5 viewers, 11 years on YouTube. Hold on. This is important. What the fuck am I watching? Oh, I just realized you can't hear the desktop audio. It's fine. There's no audio here anyway. What the fuck am I watching? Anyway. So, yeah. So I tried to play into this a lot. And, it just wasn't great. It just wasn't fun. Because I knew the outcome of the challenge before I even started it, and I literally just made this to try and like, I guess represent, or I guess copy what happened here. Mini Mushroom Only was kind of the same, but I did have a lot more fun with this because while I knew it was possible, like obviously it's going to be possible to beat the game with one of the power-ups in the game, I still hadn't like played the game a lot, so it was still fun to try and do this, and like it was pretty shortened at the end. Like I get through one level and I'm like, oh, and then World 8 was like really easy. But yeah. So I guess I just tried too hard and then just kind of fizzled out. I was like, damn, this is like not the kind of stuff I want to be making. And that's true. It's not the kind of stuff I want to be making. I have a list on my phone of a bunch of ideas. In fact, I will show them briefly. So if you caught that, you caught that. If you didn't, I have a bunch of videos I want to make, and I feel like they take a lot of time to make, which then leans back into my first problem of I don't have the time to make them at this point in time. And a lot of them I don't really want to make under Duckable because Duckable just seems like it's run its course in terms of YouTube. Like, I still want to be Duckable, you know. I still want to like be in the community and talk to people, and you know, me be known as Duckable. But I want to have another channel that's not really affiliated with that at all. And for me to do that is going to take a lot of time and effort, and it's not effort I want to put towards this channel. I like literally after mini mushroom only, I was like, I'm doing one more video and it's going to be my story to sub hour when I get sub hour, because I'm kind of done with this channel. And then I got Promenade for free and it was a really good game, and I was like, damn, I'm going to make a video on it. Look at it, this ugly fuck. Anyway, I'm just rambling in this. Can you tell? Anyway. So I do still want to make one more video for Duckable, unless something kind of like Promenade presents itself again, and it's gonna be my story to sub hour, what kind of happened. But you know, I need to get sub hour for me to be able to make that video. But you know, in the meantime, I want to make a bunch of other videos that kind of have to, like, I've got a name for this channel, I've got ideas for this channel, I've got a note document of about 30 different ideas for this channel, and I just can't make it yet because I don't have the time. Uni has sucked up so much of my time. On top of that, I'm working 2 jobs. On top of that, you know, just having a social life. I don't have the time to commit to making the things I want to make. And what I've kind of discovered with uni, because I'm doing a film degree, if you didn't know, is I'm enjoying a lot more than I thought I would. Like, one of my friends, I'm not gonna show it here because I'm not sure if they want the promo. They've been vlogging their experience at uni, and I'm in a lot of their vlogs kind of stuff. And it's really fun to see their outlook on it. It's really fun to be a part of their experience, be with my friends making short films. Like, it's actually really cool. And I've got a really cool short film idea that I'm so excited to make, but obviously it's not one to make for Duckable or for whatever channel it's just a short film with a really cool premise. I'm excited to make it. It has to do with an escape room. But maybe when I make that, I'll share it because I'm super stoked about it. But the reality, yeah. So I guess to get back on topic, now that it's been 12 minutes of me just talking shit, my main I'm kind of done with. I just don't have the time to be putting towards this anymore. And when I do have time, I don't really want to put it towards Duckable. I'm proud of what I've made, and I still want to make that sub hour video when I get sub hour. But other than that, like the other ideas I have, either going towards my personal work or another channel that is in the works. And it's not really going towards Duckable. And as for the streams, you know, the pressure of performing on my main has kind of sucked the joy out of it a bit. I mean, I still enjoy it a lot. I wouldn't be streaming if I wasn't enjoying it, but like, you know, it's kind of sucked a lot of the fun out of doing runs at the same time. I feel like if I could play a different game and still have viewers, like if I could just play like Minecraft Hardcore and, you know, have people actually tune in and watch that, I would definitely do that on my main. Like that for sure. But people come to Duckable to watch me do any percent, and when I do any percent on Duckable, I shit the bed because it stresses me out. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword of like, I want to stream, but I can't stream, but people won't come if I don't stream. Like it's a whole thing. So yeah, that's why Ducky Japan gets a lot more like streams lately. Because it's just a lot easier for me. I know this was a huge ramble. This was a huge ramble, and I know it didn't really make sense. But I just can't. Yeah. So my alt has become my main, I guess, is what I'm gonna call this. And yeah, I don't want that to be the case, but I don't know how to not make it the case. So thank you everyone for sitting through this literally 15-minute ramble. Holy shit. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, my alt's become my main. I don't know. All right, that's it. That's it. Goodbye. Where's the stop button?